Hey guys, right now, hold on, I'm setting my camera up. I am at home. I'm taking the time to film. I usually do not film rear camera because it's hard for me to see, but I created like a little ghetto contraption so I am able to see myself while I am looking at the camera. I wanted to get that little thing I've seen on TikTok. I just haven't ordered it yet. It's like that rear end camera, but it's cool. Basically, I just wanted to make a quick video to let you guys know what I've been up to. It's photography season, so I've been completely wrapped up with photography season. It's one of those things, once the winter breaks free, you just try to get as much photography as you can. There's a lot of things I'm paying off, and I'm almost done paying off my student loans. I have about 5,900 left, so my goal is to completely pay it off. So I am, just paying off as much as I can. And yeah, I've just been like really spending some alone time, completely enjoying my silence and my time alone with God. Allowing God to build me up. Those silent moments with God really, really matter. Like sometimes you just have to sit with God. Like let me not say sometimes, a lot of the times you just have to sit with God because there's so much going on in the world, so much going on in the news. And if you just ingest all of that, after a while you get overwhelmed. So I've just been kind of binging myself out of all this stuff in the news, all this stuff in social media, and just kind of detoxing from all this stuff I've seen in the news and social media these past few years. Just trying to get my mind back centered with God, me, myself with God, having conversations with God. There's times I'm outside, I'm playing my little gospel music. I watch a lot of just a lot of stuff related to the Lord on my YouTube, whether I'm watching church on YouTube, I'm watching podcasts about other Christians and their walk, and just doing things to just kind of keep my mind on God and not lose that fire, because it is easy to lose that fire if you don't stay in your word and if you don't surround yourself with like-minded people. It can be easy to lose that fire if you don't do things to pour in. So I'm like, for the past, my spiritual journey really started 6 years ago, when I gave my life to the Lord, and the transformation and the sanctification process started around that time. So, while everything's been going on, I've been dealing with so many transitions in my life. I've had a lot of storms. It seemed like the moment you're like, oh, I'm going to give my life to the Lord, all of a sudden, spiritual warfare and attacks and all that stuff can come in. It's like you may go through a floodgate of storms after you like really decide to give your life to the Lord. People may just turn on you. Your eyes are open. You're not walking around with your eyes closed like you used to back in the day. So it's harder for people to manipulate you and lie to you and deceive you because your eyes are open. So I would say once my eyes got open, when I really gave my life to the Lord, that's when I was able to see things for what it is. And it was like, you're either going to accept this or you're going to do the things that you need to do so change can happen. So, I've just, been allowing God to make me the diamond that I know that God, that God knows that I am. I'm a diamond. I am a light. And I've been allowing God to just ignite and build that fire. I've been learning to trust in God with all my heart. And just allowing God to just stay in my heart. No matter what is going on, no matter how many things is falling apart, I refuse to give up on my relationship with God. These are the end times. There's nothing that makes me want to go back to a life of sin. I don't care how glamorous, how fun, and how happy I seemed back in the days when I was living in my sin. There's nothing that makes me want to go back to that life. I am focused on moving forward. And with me focused on moving forward, there's a lot of changes that I've had to make. There's people I had to cut off of my life. And there's people that the Lord cut off my life, and I may have let them back in a little bit, and it was like, nah. Stay on track, because when you've changed into a new person and the Lord removes certain people out your life and then they come back and you just try to let them back in, you realize, oh, this is why God closed that door. Because sometimes people, they are from your past and all they want to do is remind you of your past. Like, they don't see the person that you are today. They don't see how strong you are. They don't see how wise you are. They don't see the transformation. They refuse to see it, or they see it, they just refuse to acknowledge it. So I've just been learning how to just allow God to do the work in me, and I fully embrace the Lord. I love Jesus. I don't care who's against me because of my beliefs. I stand 10 toes down on my belief, and that's that. And it took me a very, 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 very long time to get so built up in my faith that even if people walk away from my life because of what I believe, I'm cool with that. I'm like, okay, if you're, about to walk out, bye. You know what I'm saying? I can't cry. I can't dwell. I can't stay miserable in the past. All I can do is worry about who I am today. Like, I can't worry about back then. Like, I can't stay stuck in the past. And some people, they're in your life to keep you in that past and to keep you stuck and to keep you in misery. And especially when you're trying to be happy and you love the new person that God has built you to be, there's certain people in your life, they just want to keep you miserable. Misery love company, and they hate your happiness and they hate your joy. So I just wanted to do a quick little video to keep you guys posted. Yeah, I will be making more videos. I just needed a break from a lot of stuff. I give myself breaks from social media. I'm sorry, I'm one of them people. When it's time to take a break, I will take a break. If I have to take a 4-month break, I'll take a 4-month break. If I have to take a year break, I'll take a year break. I may sprinkle in old videos here and there, but when it's time for me to take a break, I now listen to that voice. Because sometimes we're so caught up in trying to create things while we're broken and be seen while we're broken. And, later on, we go back and look at that video like I was completely broken and I'm completely fronting. I'm completely, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, allow God to do the work. Allow God to heal you. You don't have to be on social media and be phony happy when you're really not, Allow God to do the work in you. Allow God to, just learn how to sit still. That's one of the things I've been learning how to do because I'm a busybody, but learning how to sit still, listen to God, have those quiet moments with God, have those honest conversations with God. Like, God, I don't feel good. I'm not happy. I'm not happy where things are at in my life. Just being open and honest with God about, what I'm happy with, some of the areas that in my life that I'm not happy with, areas that I trust him to, I may not be where I want to be, but, just learning how to be more humble in certain situations. So, stay tuned. I got lots of videos coming. I just needed time to get this mind together. Healing is a process. It's a process. Just like when you're getting built up, it's a process. When you're fleeing from sin and all this other stuff, it can be a process. For some people it's quicker, some people it take time. And healing definitely take time. And I've been allowing God to heal me. You know, I don't expect to be 100% healed in all areas, but being healed and being happy and smiling again and being present, you know, that stuff matters. And I've been learning to be more present, and enjoy like those moments where I'm not on social media or anything like that. Just if I'm around like family members or something like that, just learning how to be more present. That really, really matters. So I know I'm not all dressed up and all this other stuff. I got my little do-rag on, my hair still growing, but it's cool. All right, stay tuned.